If you constantly let people disrespect you, say bad things about you without saying anything back because you feel like you need to be polite or you don't want to be rude or cause any drama or anything, most likely you watch way too much porn, right? And when I quit porn, I discovered that it was the reason I let people disrespect me. I had anxiety, the reason I had no confidence, that I hated my life, because of porn addiction, okay? I had porn addiction for 6 years, from 13 to 19, all the way through high school, and I let people disrespect me and walk all over me because I had no self-worth, self-confidence, like I mentioned. Because I watch porn, that is what it does to you. You feel like a loser, because, let's be real, you are a loser if you watch porn. A complete loser. I can say this because I was a loser, but I've quit. And it's the truth you need to hear. You are a loser if you watch porn. You're watching another naked man be with the girl that you want and that you're attracted to. Not only are you a loser, but you're a cook, okay? Instead, just quit porn, focus on improving yourself so that you can be the guy with the girl that you want. Instead of watching in the background, watching, sitting down on the chair in the hotel rooms, they've got a chair in the corner of the room. You can sit there and watch the guys have sex. That's essentially what you're doing when you watch porn. So obviously your mind is going to think you're a loser because you are. Each time you watch porn, each time your brain becomes more and more brainwashed into thinking you're a cook, you're a loser, and that you don't deserve to be the main guy, the alpha with the girl, okay? You're literally convincing your mind that you're not worthy of that every single time you watch porn. And you're probably thinking, well, no, not me. My brain doesn't do that. Everyone's brain does that. Whoever watches porn, this is the outcome for them, okay? But there is hope, because I quit and the anxiety went, the confidence went up. I don't let people disrespect me, right? Because you should not let people do that, talk down on you or anything. You should say something back, but it's very hard when you watch porn. Because let's imagine someone calls you a loser. If you're watching porn and your brain knows you're a loser, you're not going to say anything back to them, are you? You're going to be like, I know, yeah, I know, right? And your anxiety is going to be sky high, so you're not going to want any sort of conflict or drama, as I said, so you're not going to say anything back. And then that cunt is going to say the same thing to you every single day. He's going to disrespect you every day. So if you let him do it once, he'll carry on doing it forever, because you didn't stand up for yourself the first time because of porn addiction, okay? So I'm going to teach you how I quit. The first thing I did was I stopped identifying myself as a porn addict, right? When I was trying to quit porn, I'd say to myself, right, I'm addicted to porn. I get urges every day. I watch porn pretty much every single day, but I'm going to try and quit. And you're probably thinking, well, that sounds about right. That's what you should do. It is not. You can't tell yourself that you're porn addicted, that you get urges all the time, you're this, you're that, because that's going to come into reality. If I tell myself I get urges to watch porn all the time, I'm going to get more urges because I'm giving them urges power by speaking about them. If I tell myself that I'm a porn addict, I'm going to do what a porn addict does, watch porn. Okay? So what do? You brainwash yourself into things you want yourself to be. I'll explain. I brainwashed myself into believing that I was not porn addicted, that I hated porn and I found it boring. Complete lie, of course, because I was addicted, but I convinced myself that I was what I just said. Not porn addicted, no interest in porn. I found it boring. And that way, the next time I got an urge to watch porn, it felt more unnatural and there was more friction to watching porn because I'd convinced my mind that I did not watch porn and that I found it boring. So why would I do this thing that I found boring? Also, I told myself that I don't get urges because, again, I don't watch porn. So then the urges went down. I'm completely just lying to myself, brainwashing myself into thinking I don't watch porn and I have no interest in it. Complete lie to myself, but it works because your brain can't tell the difference between reality and what you're brainwashing itself with. Okay? So the way you watch porn and your brain got brainwashed into thinking you're a loser, do the same thing but the other way. Tell yourself you're not a loser. Tell yourself you're not porn addicted and that you hate porn, you have no interest in it and you find it boring. And eventually these things will start to happen. Now, you're still going to relapse, of course. You're still going to watch porn. You're still going to get strong urges to watch it. When those urges come, do not fight them. When you get urges, advice I give to my customers and guys on here is just be grateful you're getting urges. Instead of beating yourself up about it, getting mad, hating yourself just for getting an urge to watch porn, instead be grateful, because all this shows is you've got a healthy level of testosterone, you've got a healthy sex drive, and you're normal. It is normal to get urges. It's not good to act on them and watch porn, but it is normal to get them. It just shows you're a healthy male, okay? So the next time you get an urge, look at it in this more positive light, because then you'll get less of them. The more you fight the urges, the more they come. The more you accept and are grateful for the urges, the less they come, right? Again, another piece of advice, when you're watching porn, which will happen, when you relapse, again, don't matter, just move on. Don't tell yourself you're an idiot or that you're useless or anything like that, because you'll feel worse. And when we feel worse, when we feel shameful, that is when we are most likely to relapse. So what do you think instead? Just tell yourself that you're on a great path. You're trying to quit porn at least. Most guys don't care at all. At least you're trying to actually quit porn for good. Be grateful for that and move on. Go to bed, go for a walk, do whatever. Just don't give it another thought. Don't get mad at it. And this is how I quit porn and stop being a kid who just got disrespected to someone who's a lot more confident. If you want faster results and you want to get to day 90 of NoFap, plus learn how to speak to girls, because that becomes so much easier when you quit porn because of the confidence, the lowered anxiety, etc. The link in the description will teach you how to do all of that. It will definitely help you. And if this video did help you, please subscribe. I hope it helped.